Heading over to Irish Creek this weekend, last regular season event of the year before ACCs in a couple weeks. Got a nice momentum going right now. Finished third in Cabo, won down at the Dunes Club, won at the Valspar, the Floridian golf course, and then shot 24 under last week in Augusta and finished second. So we'd like to keep the momentum going. Irish Creek in Kannapolis is a wonderful golf course. They have the North Carolina Open there. We've won it the last 2 years, so it's an event that we look forward to. All the players have played it, and it's going to be pretty windy maybe this weekend, so it's going to be a really good test. But if we play the way we've been, we should have a good chance that final 9 holes, which is what you always ask for as a coach. As we move into the postseason, you look at our strength of schedule all year. Again, this week at Irish Creek, there's a lot of good teams there. I believe LSU's there, Florida State's coming up, Duke, North Carolina. So you'll see some ACC schools and some other good ones. UNC Charlotte and Davidson are the hosts. Charlotte just won a couple weeks ago. So like anything, the parity in golf and all sports is getting so much better. And the Deacons got to be ready for it. 36 on Saturday and then 18 on Sunday. Get back in time to hopefully watch the last 9 holes of the Masters. I'd say one of the reasons that we've been so successful is the fact that whoever we put out there, the 5 guys in the lineup. Will is obviously one of the best players in the country. He's won twice this year. Runner-up a couple times. Will Zalatoris from Texas. Paul McBride's played very steady this year. If you look at their rankings from last year in GolfStat individually to what they are now, it's a very, very big improvement. And every time we put 5 guys out there, the great thing for Coach Dan Walters and myself is we never know who's going to be our low guy that day. And when you look at that, you look at the average throw-out score of most teams, and the better ones have the lowest throw-out average. So recently we've been throwing out 73s and 74s, and we're hoping to get to the point where we start throwing out 71s and 72s. And then you have a really, really solid team, top 5. So it's going to be a good test. It always is. Golf is so different. Every week we're a little different player than we were, but if we continue to do the good things, we've been 3-putting less double bogeys, less 6s on the par 5s. We have a very long team, so sometimes that's a little misleading. When you have a long team, you can reach all these holes, and you feel like you have to kind of go for them with a 4 or 3 iron opposed to laying up with a 8 iron or 9 iron. So it's something that we work on continuously. The lag putting and the 3-putt avoidance and things like that will make the Demon Deacons hopefully a team that plays well in the ACC, regionals, and the NCAA.